Excuse me. Okay, welcome to the live stream. We are live. Let's get some music going. Yeah, we're live. Put some music. Welcome, welcome. Leave a comment if you're joining. Let's jump in to some trading. Let's find 100x meme coin. Come on, guys. Excuse me. Leave a comment if you're in the chat. Let me know that you're here. Say hello. If you have any questions, let's get it started. What is happening here? this one. A lot of snipers right here. See, the thing about some of these coins is you might open them up and they look sound. Technically, they look great, but you look and you scroll down, and that's actually why I really love Axiom Pro specifically, because look, we scroll down and we have a look and we can see, look, snipers are holding 80%. Snipers are holding 95%. Watch, I'll keep this coin open and you'll see that it will basically dump to zero. It will basically... Let's just keep this open. I think it's already happened. Let's just keep it open. You can instantly tell, yeah, it has happened, because look, it pumped up to 530k market cap and now it's gonna dump to zero. You can just tell, look, it looks sound. Okay, we're trending well to the upside. We come back to the EMA. Could be a good coin to look for an entry on, but when you scroll down, that's actually why I really love Axiom Pro. We scroll down and we see it has 95% sniper holders, 80% insiders, 60% bundlers. Instantly know that this is not the coin to be trading. So that's one reason why I really love Axiom Pro. Don't forget to use the link in the description, and I will leave it in the comments section as well. Actually get 2x rewards, 20% discount on fees, and you will participate in the airdrop when it happens. Apparently that will be happening in the future. Let's have a look here. There we go, that one's dumped. Quick 1, 2, 3. I'm just waiting for this chart to update, but I can already see that the price is zero. And you can see that there's been no transactions. You can see here, 1.5 million tokens were sold. Everything's been sold. So just wait for the chart to update, and then I'll show you. I basically called it live that this coin was going to go to zero. This one I was just tracking. I saw a little 3 push wedge, which is very, very common for a nice push to the upside, but then again, it just continues tracking down. So great not to take that trade. We would have got Smiley. I'm not interested in that. Turbo Trades Capital, gang, you legit trading memes. Yep, we're here trading some meme coins. Let's try and find a sneaky little 100x. Wouldn't we mind that on a beautiful day like today? Meme coins definitely beginning to turn up. You know, the whole market's definitely beginning to trend. I'm really liking how Solana's looking. Definitely enjoying and loving how Bitcoin is looking. So yeah, the entire crypto market is looking great. When we have the big caps like Solana and Bitcoin doing well, it just makes trading memes so much easier. If you're around a bit more than a year ago when I was trading, maybe early January of 2024, meme coin trading was just literally so easy because everything was just trending. You'd literally just buy and nearly everything was going up. All right, let's have a look. Has the price updated on this? No, it hasn't updated, but we know that it's gone to zero. All the tokens have been sold. You can even confirm at the top here, you can see what the market cap is. The market cap is less than a cent. Well, it's gone down less than a cent for a coin. So, yep, that is zero. Called that. And even have a look at this one. Yeah, it's just a PvP coin. Anything gets close to 100k, everything just dumps at the moment. It's getting a little bit tough to push above the 100k mark at this current stage. As the music, is the music not too loud? I just make sure there's some nice background music, but also not too loud for anybody. Let's see what's trending in the last little bit here. That's fine. Wow, so this had 3 million in volume, but it's at a 61,000 market cap. So we will open this up and you'll see it just went straight up, straight down. So obviously it was a massively trending coin today. Let's just go to the minute so we can scroll out a little bit. Yeah, wow. So quickly ran to a 7 mil market cap actually. And yeah, now it's at a 70,000 market cap. So yeah, nearly huge percentage down, and now just a massive snipers insiders holding this one. But yeah, so massive volume, nearly double what the last coin has. Let's have a look here. What's this one on about, man? Shot. Ah, there you go. Yeah, okay. Down 50% though, so obviously was it a multiple $100,000 market cap at least. Let's have a look. Yeah, so nearly hit hit over 300. Even that's why, yeah, just makes sense why we had a bit of a drop here. Just trying to see what type of price action we consider that. Yeah, see, yeah, do love Axiom Pro and all this information that it does give you here, and the token information makes it really, really easy to trade and know if there's any. Before we had to use rug check and all these other websites. Now it's basically a built-in rug checker, so that makes it really easy. Yeah, we got a quick runner here, sitting at 80k. Could look for a quick trade on this one actually. Might buy down close back to the EMA. We'll know exactly where we're getting out, around 38k. Let's watch this one actually. We might get into a quick little trade. Let's have a look. It's already capped out at 100k, so it's not that interesting. Time to upgrade to phase 2. Oh, Zero Bro just released something literally few minutes ago. Can open this up quickly. We could actually look for a trade right here. It's actually not the worst. We're looking to buy back at the EMA, and then we put our stop right here. Makes it really easy on this trade. I would need a little bit more of a dip. Yeah, there you go. Oh, had the dump. Oh, that's why, yeah, people had limit orders 100k. Right, you got to put limit orders really quick here. That's actually the trade I would have taken. I would have bought it at 50k, would have sold it at 100k, but actually we wouldn't have got that 100k price because of that limit order unless we keep going up. So it's always just good to know where you're going to take your trade. Since I was looking to buy roughly on this EMA retest, I know my stop's going to go right here, and I'd look to exit around that 100k and just basically take a nearly 100% gain and something like a 30% stop loss. Just still uptrending. Yep. Might get the continuation to 100k. Now it's not worth to buy, but let's just watch this. Yep, get the continuation. People are going to sell at 100k. Are we going to continue on? Yep, we're pushing. Yep. Wow. Let's just quickly jump over to the tweet that actually sort of sparked this. Time to upgrade to phase 2. So Zero Bro, we all know about this guy. Ah, this is a fake account. There you go. It's only 500 followers. A creator. Unless it's actually... I know there is a guy called this. No, this isn't right. There you go. There's a quick 100% gain. Unfortunately, we didn't jump into that trade quick enough. That would have been a quick 100% gain on that trade. There we go. It's still trending. Again, we can look for continuation. If we look for the next trade, it's just the same thing. Look for an entry at the average price, put it at the last swing, and then look for the next market cap level. Initially it was 100k. Now we probably look to 200 to 50k, which is actually getting very close to. There we go. We found a runner. Honestly, right now, it's a lot of coins are struggling to make it above 100K. And again, one thing that I love, you can just scroll down on Axiom Pro, come to this token information, and we see top 10% of holders holding 18%. That's fine. Around 20% maximum is okay. Developers holding 0% is fine. There's no snipers, very small percent of insiders, very small percent of bundlers, and 100% of the liquidity pool is burnt. So we can instantly know that, okay, this is a tradable coin, because if we see that top 10% of holders are holding 25, 30, 35%, we don't want to be buying. If we see that the snipers are holding, 20% or more, we don't want to be buying. If we see that the insiders are, 15, 20% or more, we don't want to be buying. If we see the bundlers are 15 or 20% again, we don't want to be buying. So instantly we get all this great information to know. We can just come down, we can see, okay, is this chart trending? Yes. Scroll down, see the token information. Does anything stand out? Like I showed you in that other one, there was a coin that was actually trending. It was at multiple $100,000 market cap. And I scrolled down, and actually the sniper holding percentage and bundler holding percentage was 90%. So because of that, it looked like a fantastic coin. Everything was up, trending to the upside, making nice waves. It was actually making multiple 100% gains. But the thing was, is when you scroll down and look at the token information, it was very, very, very well known, if you knew what to look for, that you were going to lose all your money if you took the trade on this coin, regardless of how good the technical analysis worked, because the actual token information was definitely not in your favor. So again, that's just a reason why I love Axiom Pro. And again, make sure to use the link in the video description if you are thinking about signing up. I actually had somebody reach out the other day and say, hey, I signed up for a trading account, but the thing was, is they didn't actually use my link. They went out and they tried to find this other link out in the world, and they came across basically a scammer, and they clicked on the link, they deposited in that account, and then they sent me a message saying, hey, the money's not in my account. I said, yeah, because you basically went on Google, went to go find the link. Why didn't you just click the link in the description? So a little bit odd. I was a little bit confused, but it's unfortunate. Let me actually just grab it for you here. Let's move that over here. Don't forget to smash the like button just to let me know that you are enjoying the video, enjoying the live stream. I do want to continue doing more and more live streams, so yeah, just let me know that you are enjoying it. Leave a comment. Smash the like button. Definitely appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, I had the quick run to the 150K mark, and then now we're just dumping. And again, the last sort of swing position was in this low, and you can see we've actually beaten it. So now I'm just expecting this coin to just continue downtrending. We might have a small push to the upside, but the overall trend will continue to the downside, especially when we see the exponential moving average just trending strongly down and to the right. Very, very clear what's going to happen right here. Just get this for you guys and we'll be ready. Retweet that. Okay. Yeah, so definitely expecting this coin to be downtrending. We definitely could have caught a little trade in here, as I mentioned before. Let me just quickly go through here. We actually found the coin right at this area right here. What I was saying is if I was going to take a trade, the last swing low area was right through here. So we'd look to buy back on the average price, know where our stop's going to be, and we'd look to get out at the $100,000 market cap. So it would have been roughly from 60K to 100, so it would have been close to 100% gain, and then would have been close to about a 30, maybe a 40% stop loss. Overall, would have been a decent trade to take. Just a little bit slow, just explaining everything, going through. Next time I do see it, I'll take the trade and then I'll explain everything after. So let's continue on. Let's try and find the next coin that is trending. Let's just... What's happening right now? Yeah, that was, yeah, 2 minutes. Oh, that's not that good. Look like it could be the runner we find for today. Yeah, if you do have any questions, just let me know. I'm happy to answer them while I'm here. How's the music? How's the music sound? Not too loud, right? Don't want it to be too loud. Leave a comment, let me know. Leave a chat. Yeah, I'm currently loving trading using Axiom Pro. There we go, this one's at a 16K market cap, as I mentioned. I expected it to massively downtrend, yeah, and we're just continuing the downtrend. Unfortunately, I can't short the meme coin because I would have known exactly where to short and I would have made some money. Unfortunately, we can't short meme coins. This one's had a lot of volume, but it's down. And this one's had a lot of volume, but still looks like it's down. Yeah, massively down, holy. Oh, was that the one we saw before? Yeah, around to 7 mil. Let's actually look at a couple of on the watch list that I added during a YouTube video. Come to 0. How do we delete that? There we go. Yeah. Oh, we can see the market cap there. Guess there is some potential with trading at like these 4K market caps. Yeah, not really. Remove all of them. It's this one. I love that picture. What are the runners for today? Soul games, that could be interesting if it's an actual project. This token looks fine in terms of the token info. but nothing really stands out to me right here. Chicken, banana, vamp, mog. Yeah, that's... Alright, that doesn't look good. Yeah, instantly you can see top 10% of holders holding 54%. Snipers holding 27%, insiders holding 39%, bundlers holding 40%. Instantly, or other than not looking at the chart, obviously we can look at the chart and know, but looking at the inside information is really, really good. Here we go. So this is one of the big runners from today. Mog. Let's potentially even go and have a look why. What made this run? Yeah, this one, we'll keep this here. We'll just have a look. Smog. Let's do a little bit of analytical. Mog any image, add Pit Viper sunglasses to the sticker. Ah, so adding, you can, okay, interesting. So let's go to the replies and we'll see some people doing it. Oh yeah. Yeah, see, these type of coins that just have a slight bit of utility, you know, that where also have some virality. There's so many aspects to meme coin trading really outside of the overall chart, because we just see that it makes sense why you got this huge run. Even let's just scroll into here. So, and even like you had, this is on the 1 minute chart. So, you know, essentially you had, before he even hit a 50k market cap, he had like an hour and a half from 11 a.m. to nearly 1 p.m. Nearly 2 hours you had to get in, see that it has just some type of utility and just a little bit of virality to say that, okay, if we get a few decent or slightly large accounts, you know, putting this as either a profile picture or making some memes through Donald Trump or Elon Musk or, you know, those type of things, or whatever's going viral today, and sticking those glasses on it, really, it drives that virality, because all of a sudden you get one account and then other major accounts see it and then they jump on the bandwagon, and from one account you get 10 accounts, and from 10 accounts you get 100 accounts, and all of a sudden you've got half of the meme coin space or just jumping on this trend, and that's how you really get these runners. And regardless, obviously the technical analysis works here as well, because as I explained in many of my YouTube videos and long form videos, is right here initially we do have a form of resistance where price is continuously struggling above this price, above the $30,000 price, 30,000 market cap price. But right through this region here, we get the break above that price, which gives the confirmation that, okay, this area was initially a resistance zone. When you get the breakthrough, it's going to flip. We get a support to resistance flip where this area is now going to act as a support zone, because it was initial resistance that got flipped. And look at where price now came back into before you got the huge explosion in price, major from the 25k quickly exploding, you know, to multiple millions in market cap. So even the technical analysis works here, but having that added virality, understanding how it can go sort of viral on social media, really, that's that extra step that is going to make this coin go from, okay, 25,000 market cap, push to 100,000 market cap, and then dump back to zero. That is the difference between that, what I just explained, and the coin we can see right here that runs to multiple million market cap. You bought it at 50,000 market cap, you sold it 2 million market cap, you're making absolutely huge gains. So just something to actually understand and take into account when you are actually looking into a lot of these meme coins. So we had a lot of opportunity, a lot of potential to get in early. Here they have their own website, you can mong your NFTs. So yeah, this adds an extra layer to the overall market. And again, leave a comment if you have any questions. If you have any questions about Axiom Pro, I'm happy to answer them. Don't forget to leave a like. Let me know that you are enjoying this live stream. Hit me up with a comment, say hello, tell me what's going on. Love to interact with the chat. Love to hear what's happening. Have you guys been finding some good trades? Have you found any good trades lately? Are there any trades you're in right now that maybe I should take a look at? You know, this is in the community space right here. Yeah, Soul Games. Okay, massive runner at a 700k market cap. Again, now let's deep dive a little bit further. I'm sure there's something behind it. This Soul Games instantly just gives 4,000 followers, creator of Soul Crash, official Solana gaming platform. It's live now, so Soul Games. Okay, so there you go. We know exactly what it is. We don't want to show that on YouTube. Now this actually has some potential right here. Again, we really wanted to be buying in. We had multiple hours to be buying it. Opened it as 7:30 a.m. and didn't really run above 100k until 1 p.m. We had many hours just to be able to deep dive and have a look into these projects. Quickly would have realized that, okay, this has some potential. So I wish I was up a little bit earlier today. Richard, we love legs on Solana, looking good. Solana is, I'm not gonna lie, looking really good. I can actually, let's jump over to trading view. I can show you a second on trading view. Absolutely loving Solana right now. Just keep an eye on these games. I really like this project. I'd love to put a little bit more than 0.25 Solana in it right now, to be completely honest with you. This one's just nicely, slowly uptrending, and I really like the overall token info. There's just not much going on behind it. It's just a pump fund coin. Yeah, so Solana. Right now, the only thing on Solana that we do have, there is a bit of the weekly EMA, which is going to act as a little bit of resistance. But right now, what I'm really liking is, especially on like the 1 hour time frame, we've been downtrending quite strongly on Solana for the last, just to say, half a week to a week. So we've been following this channel quite strongly. Now we finally got a break out of the channel. And most importantly, we've actually broken the structure where we're making, you know, higher low, lower low, lower high, lower low. Now we've finally broken above these highs, so we can begin to actually make that bullish structure to the upside. But we'll expect maybe a small amount of rejection at this weekly, but Bitcoin's looking very strong as well. So there's a lot of positive news really to come out. Even might take a couple of months, but definitely expecting Bitcoin to push well above the 100k mark, which is definitely going to bring Solana up. Solana expecting it to push back to old all-time highs and absolute minimum, which will definitely push this entire crypto market and really help. Could easily take a trade on this one. Let's just keep an eye on it. I like the potential. Actually has some potential to generate some revenue. So the reason why I just interested in this one, although it's already at a 500k market cap, the potential of it is already dwindled away. You know, could have got in it, or couldn't have got in, but had the potential. You know, some people were in at 50,000 market cap. But this project actually has the potential to generate some revenue, you know, because from their website, they're having users actually use their product, and from that they can generate some revenue. They're generating revenue, then that's a whole nother ball game, you know. Actually add some utility to this project. Only thing I don't like, we can see token information. LP burnt, it's great. The only thing is top 10% of holders hold 40%. Hey Richard, message redacted. I'm not sure what you sent. I didn't see it, but I believe you're not allowed to send any links. So if you do have anything you want to send, just maybe send the ticker. Yeah, don't send the token. Just send the token name. Richard, don't put the ticker. Don't send the contract address because it's just going to be deleted by YouTube. As I said, guys, leave a comment if you have any questions about Axiom Pro. If you have any questions about meme coins, I'm happy to answer them right now. Smash the like button. Let me know that you are enjoying this live stream. Let me know that you do want more live streams. Tell me in the comment section, leave a chat, and you can let me know by smashing that like button. That lets me know that, hey, you guys are enjoying the live stream, and I should do this maybe once, twice a week, every week. We can do this every single week, multiple times a week. I'm happy to do so. You guys just let me know. You tell me. If you enjoy the content, I'm happy to provide it for you guys. We can do some live trading. You guys can trade, I can trade. Potentially we can both find the next big coin. As I said, we found a little runner before that ran from 50k nearly to 150k. Quick little 3x. Now we're looking for the next potential project. Yes, it's already dumped a little bit. The next, keep going on. Here we go. Bam. This one's gone. Down to 4k. Yep, that's why we didn't get in. All right, let's have a look at what Richard. Legs. Don't assume it's this one. We'll keep an eye on it. All right, let's see what it was. What's trending right now in the last 5 minutes? What's going on? Bit of volume, 70k in volume, 60k in volume. I really like to filter by the volume here as well, but that just really helps show me like the best trending coins in terms of volume, because it's great to see, okay, we found a trending coin, but which one's the most in terms of volume, in terms of buying volume, who's actually getting behind the project with their money. Let's have a look instantly. So we can see bundlers hold a little percentage, top 25%, top 10% of holders hold 25%. So yeah, there's a little bit on the scarier side. This could quickly pump to 100k and then turn around, or around the 80k and turn around. What I'm seeing, excuse me, what I've been seeing lately is if coin's going to hit 100k and turn around, it's actually being front run to about 80k and then turning around. So April's white. Find about 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Sydney time is good for meme coins lately. Cool. Yeah. That's that definitely would be a good time. 10 a.m. Sydney time would work well because it would work great with the American time zone. Because 10 a.m. would probably be like late in the afternoon. Maybe a bit later than 5 p.m. Probably earlier than 9 p.m. So that's, yeah, probably a great time where people are back home at work from America, or you know, back home at their computer, and they're potentially, yeah, trading memes and just trading coins in general. So that does make a lot of sense, actually. Then they're trading from the, you know, late afternoon until the early hours of the morning, 12 a.m., 1 a.m. So actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, April. I'm not sure what platform you guys are using, but I've lately been using Axiom Pro and I absolutely love it. It's one of the fastest transactions. It's got so much, the best information really available right now for meme coin trading. If you do want to use it, use the link in the comment section and the video description. You actually get airdrop. You'll get 2x bonus potential on all your rewards, and also you get 20% off all of your fees as well for your trading. So getting mainly the 20% reduction in fees is really good, and then also getting those bonuses, because as I take trades, like the other day I took a really small trade, but then I earned back like a couple dollars in Solana. So it's like every time I'm trading, and 50 cents, a dollar here, dollar there, or even depending on the size you're trading, if you're actually trading multiple Solana per trade, you're actually getting back a really big percentage of that. So you get back, you know, if you're trading 1, 2, 3 Solana per trade, you actually get like 0.1 Solana back on some of your trades. And then there's all these different trading quests you can do, and yeah, then you can claim back those rewards. So it's really, really good, because as you're trading, you get the rewards back, and they've actually announced that they will have an airdrop in the future. So the more points you accumulate, the bigger the airdrop will be. And as I mentioned, my link gives you 2x bonus rewards, whereas if you were to just sign up, you'd only get 1x rewards. So you actually get bonus rewards for really that airdrop when it happens. So hopefully we can all farm maybe a couple $100 to a couple $1,000 worth of the airdrop. Would be absolutely fantastic for us. So, and right now we actually saw Axiom was the #1 platform in terms of trading volume for meme coins. So quite liking this structure, making a bit of a symmetrical triangle late in the trend. Usually it means we get a continuation of the trend, but that's not always 100%. April, US retail traders will boom, especially when Trump makes no income taxes up to 233k AUD in the US. Yeah, wow, that would be crazy. I'd love for that to happen in Australia. Taxes in Australia are absolutely astronomical. Like paying like 48% odd of your income, you know, on the higher income bracket. It's just absolutely insane. It really makes living in Australia, I guess, is already hard enough because of the cost of living and all those types of things. But when they're also taking 50% of your income, it just makes it even harder. Like, wow, how the hell are you supposed to survive? Yeah, I've always been bullish on Trump. Just personally, I don't really have any like or dislike towards him. I just sort of look at it like a chessboard, and who's going to make the best moves. And I've always just seen Trump as, regardless of ethical and these types of actions, I've just seen him as, you know, he's quite a smart businessman, regardless of what you think about him. He's quite smart. He's done very well in business, regardless of, again, what you think about his past and all these other aspects of him. And at the end of the day, when you own a country, it's a business. It's a massive business model. The goal of the country is basically to conquer more land, so that they can have more people under that land, basically, so they can collect more tax revenue. It's a simple business model in a sense. And I've always just seen, okay, we do need someone that's good at business to come in and, you know, be a good negotiator and understand all the aspects of the economy. And yeah, having, you know, successful business in multiple aspects of the economy, you know, gives Trump a decent understanding of what needs to be done. And so I've always just seen him as, yeah, he, especially, you know, I guess with the two different options that we really had, Trump was definitely seemed like the better option. But again, I'm really happy to swap sides as soon as I feel like one side has a better offering, or vice versa. But I'm not really the biggest on political. I just look at the board and see how we can make the money. It's about as simple as that. Still looking for a trade here. Have you guys found any meme coin trades today? What's your trading been like? I'll still be streaming for a bit longer, somewhere between 15 minutes, maybe another 30 minutes. So yeah, leave a comment if you have any questions. QWERTY, Colscan. Actually, I do like Colscan. I have used it quite heavily in the past. I really do like copy trading. I've done a lot of copy trading in the past using TradeWiz. I really like Axiom Pro for manual trading. And then TradeWiz for copy trading. That's really been my... It's just so quick in executing the copy trading aspect of it. Yeah, I do like Colscan. Personally, I have found some better websites, some better even more premium. Sometimes you have to pay for them, sometimes you don't. I found some free ones, found some paid ones. But Colscan's pretty good as a free tool. It does take a little bit of time to search through and find a potential really good trader. But yeah, I do like. TradeWiz is the best spot for copy. Yeah, QWERTY, right now, yeah, TradeWiz definitely is the best. Yeah, they're always updating and spending more money to speed things up and better servers and this and that. So yeah, whenever I'm doing copy trading, I'm always using TradeWiz. I can, if you like, I can leave the link for you. Yeah, I'll leave it here. TradeWiz is actually, it's on Telegram. So it's a Telegram copy trading bot. So again, I left the link there. If you use that link, you get 10% off all of your trading fees. So when you're actually copy trading it basically will save you money on your copy trading. So yeah, it's not a website, it's within Telegram. And it's really, really simple to set up. I've actually got a lot of YouTube videos on how to set up the copy trading. So if you were to go to my YouTube channel and just go to the search bar and type in copy trading or type in TradeWiz or Telegram or something along those lines, you'll come across all of my videos on Telegram copy trading. QWERTY, profit and loss per day completely depends. So as I was actually explaining in the last live stream, here I'll quickly explain it for you now. So I'll actually go back to Solana because Solana's a really great way of explaining how copy trading, I guess the profit and losses. Let's actually scroll out a little bit longer on the daily. I'll show you here. So like all through this region right here, which is when I first began copy trading, when I first began meme coin trading, all through here was during this time frame, was early 2024. You can see January all the way to early April was extremely profitable for meme coin trading and was extremely profitable for copy trading. And the reason that is because Solana went from a price of $80 per coin. You can see $80 per coin. It actually went up to over $200 per coin. We nearly had a 300% gain to the upside. When we did have that 300% gain, there was so many meme coin runners making 50x gains, 20x gains. And because of that, it made it really profitable to copy trade because a lot of people were making money. A lot of people were able to find super profitable meme coin trades. And when I was copy trading people during that period, again, it was just super profitable, really, really easy to make money. Same exactly through here. in this period in late September into early December. Really easy to copy trade, really easy to meme coin trade, because during this period, everything was just flying up. And the price of Solana went from, you know, just above $100 to nearly $300 per coin. Again, another 200 and nearly 50% gain. But then, obviously, during this period right here, when we had a pretty strong decline on Solana all the way from February to, you know, the mid to late April, it was a little bit hard to copy trade this region, because when I did have my copy trader active, some of the traders here weren't successful. They were really struggling to find those big meme coin gains, because the price of Solana went from $300 down to $100. So we had a, you know, 65, nearly 70% loss in Solana. So it made it really hard for the meme coin market to, you know, give us a lot of opportunities. But then now, so during this period, it was really hard to copy trade. But now we're seeing the market begin to turn, and we're seeing the price of Solana begin to flip to the upside. And during this price region, now is a great time to begin to look to copy trade, to learn to copy trade, because now as the market pushes up, going to be a lot more meme coin opportunities popping up here. As you can see, even this one, while I was just talking, ran from 30K to 150K. You know, so there's going to be a lot of opportunities, and it will give us a lot of opportunities to copy trade and make money. So that's just one aspect that also some people don't take into account, that, you know, the price and price action of Solana actually does affect how successful copy trading is, and just meme coin trading in general. So really, the long answer to your question is you can't really say how much profit and loss, because sometimes I'm even turning off my copy trader just because the market is going down, and then when everything's flying, we turn it straight back on and look for even more traders to copy trade. I definitely would check out the videos. I like the brick wall background as well. Is that your first big breakthrough with trading? Thank you, brick wall background. Yeah, I quite like this background. It's actually just sort of a wallpaper, actually. But yeah, it does look quite nice. I thought this is a good location to set up the camera. I'm not sure. Can I actually... wonder if you guys see this when I go... Let's see if that quickly pops up on stream. Wonder if you can see my full cam. I've got two cams running at the moment. I think there's a 15-second delay. Let's see if that pops up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I can do my little full cam. There we go. It is saying my bitrate is a bit low, so for my next stream, I will need... I'm in Australia. Yeah, this one's been a nice little runner. Let's run over. We did jump over to the account before and see what was going on. Yeah, this game's just continued to drop. Just a bit late to that. We'll move on. Get rid of Sol. What's going on here? Here's the admin tray. This guy's the admin of it. Creating images simple. Turn the image in a second with the blue flames. Text update would be. Interesting. Yeah, there we go. We had a little runner from 25K while I was basically explaining Solana. Yeah, stuff happens really quick in the meme coin land. You gotta be right on top of it. Again, if you guys got any last questions, probably be live for about maybe 20 minutes longer. So leave a few questions and make sure to smash the like button just to let me know that you are enjoying the live stream. That tells me that, hey, you want to see multiple live streams per week. If you don't leave a comment, if you don't leave a like, that's fine. That means you don't want these live streams to continue. So if you do want them to continue, please let me know. I do enjoy spending some time chatting, answering some questions, and looking for the next trade. Fortunately, sometimes I get caught up talking too much and explaining too much and missing the trade I need to take. Again, if you want to participate in the airdrop and get extra bonuses, check out Axiom Pro and the link. All right, 1 minute volume. We've got this 20K. This has only had 20K. We've got in the 1 minute tab, we've got 2 coins that have run. So clearly, depressed prices. Pulse. Went through a lot of the runners today. Yeah, this Aura is still running. What's this one? I didn't see this one. 17 minutes old. Citizens of the United States. I'm a citizen. Elon Musk. Sard, enjoying it. Just signed up Axiom with the link. Yeah, nice, man. I'm sure you enjoy it. I'm really enjoying trading with Axiom. Like I said, whenever I'm manual trading, I'm using Axiom, especially because you get all these bonus rewards. You get all these cashback rewards. There's going to be an airdrop in the future. So the more you trade and the more of those quests that you complete, the higher your airdrop will be. So that's why I'm just trading with them. If I'm going to take a meme coin trade, I might as well take it on the platform. I'm still copy trading with TradeWiz just because it's faster for that, but for manual trading, it just makes sense right now. Axiom, and there's so many cool features. I actually have a video releasing hopefully later today if my editor gets back to me early enough. I'm just waiting for their edit. If they get back to me early enough, the video will go live today, and it's actually my full breakdown of Axiom Pro. I go through absolutely everything, give you all of my filters, show you exactly how to set it up from start to finish. So stay tuned for that. That will be coming out hopefully today. If not today, it will be coming out tomorrow. Viral boss, let's go. Giveaway time. Well, really, the giveaway is going to be happening from Axiom because they're going to be doing the giveaway through the airdrop. Viral boss, congratulations on your newborn. That's great news. I'm not sure what you currently are good at, but I'm right now looking for some good editors and thumbnail creators, some SEO. Yeah, well, by the time you account for all those extra bonuses and everything that you're going to get and the 2x bonuses and everything, yeah, it's I think it's actually over 20, but Warsan, hello, how are you? Thanks for joining. Great to have you here. Viral boss. Yeah, well, you can find my email, or you can jump into my Telegram chat or send me a message on Telegram or something if you want to get in contact with me. You can find my email on my YouTube. Just hit me up, and we can discuss from there. Viral boss. Do you know Soul House Signal? No. What is that, Warsan? Let me know. I can have a look. Let's try and quickly find a big runner. This one has just been running really nicely. Oh, happy to help. If you do have a question about anything, now is your time. Now is the time, last 15-20 minutes, to ask your questions. Get everything answered. We might even still be able to find a quick trade here. I still am very positive. You won't be able to link anything in here, Warsan. I believe I have turned off linking, yeah, putting a link in the chat box. I'll do it off screen and I'll have a quick look while we just take a look. Yeah, I don't know if that's really something I'm interested in, my friend. It's just another signal group. Put on thick of it, KSI. Unfortunately, Frankie, I have a funny story that in my first live stream that I'd done a few days ago, it got all copyrighted because I completely forgot that I have to play copyright-free music. And now we have copyright-free music, but before we had non-copyright-free music. And I thought the live stream went great. I had a great time. We streamed for an hour and a half. Everybody enjoyed it. We had lots of questions, lots of people tune in. And then it just got hit with the copyright because I completely, did not realize that we need copyright-free music. So there we go. Unfortunately, Frankie cannot put the thick of it by KSI. Although, wouldn't mind getting down to a bit of KSI. Do love, a bit of dance. And yeah, no links, Warsan. Unfortunately, if you put a link, it would just get deleted. So don't put a link in. I'm not going to be interested in any signal groups. I can trade quite well just by myself. I've been trading for more than 10 years now. We've been in this trading market, starting with stocks and crypto, forex, so many. See, I don't think we need a signal group. Oh, wow. Steven, you might look, oh, this coin is completely fine. Let's go. We want to, yep. And then you just see 24% insiders. You just watch. I'll keep this open. I'll keep it on the side. And we'll come back to it in like 20 minutes. And we'll see that it just goes from a 200k market cap down to, 4k market cap. Literally zero. So let's just keep an eye on it and watch that. It's about to happen because with 75% insiders, top 10% holding, nearly 32% of the supply. Yeah, this is a high percentage chance that you're just going to get absolutely screwed on an entry here on that trade. So We're still seeing this one still running. She's still running. Came back to the 1 minute EMA 120. We're already doubled in price. That's why I love having this EMA on the chart. You might think, oh, why do you have the EMA? Technical analysis doesn't work for meme coins. Well, look, why did it touch the EMA and then double in price? Why did it touch the EMA and nearly double in price again? You know, there are robots, or a lot of people tracking this information, like the overall average price in an uptrend and a downtrend, and people are using that to their disposal. So yeah, it's still running, my friends. Still running. I want to watch this one hit 0. Let's see if we can quickly find another runner. Is this one we needed to enter at the 25k market cap? Do a lot of you guys already trade on Axiom? What website you could suggest to see smart money wallets? Yeah, so I actually use a website, June Analytics, QWERTY. It's actually something that I go through really in depth in my trading course. It's not something that I've actually shown to the public, as in on YouTube or on any free content. It's something that I have saved for my paid course. Yeah, June Analytics is quite good. It's actually free. And there's some great information in there as well, actually. So I could suggest you June Analytics. You might even be able to find the particular posts that I use. But yeah, June Analytics. And then you can deep dive and find some meme coin trading wallets through there. There's some really cool posts and stuff. Yeah, this is just still continuing to run. We're going to have to see now, is the 200k market cap going to be the end? Because one thing that we can see is just there's beginning to be a bit of resistance here multiple times. Keep pushing to this area and it's a bit struggling. So this could start to, it's sort of showing that it's slowing down. You know, we never really had that in these areas where, you know, price didn't hit this price, hit it again, hit it again. It just kept moving up and up and up and up, whereas here, you know, now we're starting to have a bit of a rejection. It's sort of starting to show the slowdown. Potentially the 200k market cap is going to be the top end of that. So now it's a little bit late for a trade, even though we could. It's still doing the high low stair stepping pattern where it's made a high, then a higher low, then another high, then another higher low. Now it's also made another higher. So we could look to enter when it touches the EMA on a higher low, put our stop at the last swing low. Oops. Put our stop at the last swing low right in this region, and then look for a push to 200, 250k. And actually, we could have a pretty tight stop in here because we'd put an entry. Our entry would be at about 160k. Our stop would be 140k. So we'd only have a really small percentage of loss. And then we'd be selling probably 210 to 240k. So around 40-50% gain with a 20% 15% stop. So now would have been the entry, as in we could have taken an entry now. As I spoke about, we're still making that stair stepping pattern. You can see this area is definitely known as a high buying zone, because as soon as we came in, we just instantly had a 10 or 15% spike in price. Might not mean that this is going to be the low, but definitely shows that this EMA on the 1 minute is definitely significant to some extent. And even there you go. See, you get in at 160, put your stop at 140, you would have got out a decent portion of your position at 210, would have tried to hold on for 240, but actually would have capped out at 230. Again, I'm just showing you how to sort of, you know, put these trades and set everything up, especially if we don't have too much to go off other than some technical analysis, because at least we can use some technical analysis to our advantage at an absolute minimum. What are you guys trading right now? Are you guys in any trades? Got any questions about Axiom? Wow, this Soul Games ended up just dumping. This one still hasn't crashed. I think it's just trying to capture more people. See, look what it's doing. Here we go. So look now, I already told you, look, inside a percentage, it's already really dodgy. And even, look, there's 2,000 holders, but only 39 pro traders. That's even another signal. But look here, it's buying for a cent, selling for a cent, buying for a cent, selling for a cent. This is just fake volume or fake transactions to make it look like there's thousands and thousands and thousands of transactions coming through. But actually all that's happening when you really deep dive into it is they're just transactions of less than 1 cent. So thousands of transactions less than a cent is not worth anything. So again, just to instantly know that this is not some coin that we want to be looking at, want to be trading, anything like that. Yeah, unfortunately, this one just dumped. I guess it's coming back to the 15-minute. It's coming back to retest this old high. Actually, could look for a little entry on this one. Not even gonna lie, definitely could look for a little entry on this one. Easily could be a runner back to 1 million. Only thing I don't like is top 10% of holders, but that could be because of how it's structured. See, I'd actually have to deep dive in it further because of how the company is structured. It could be that there's a lockup system where, you know, like 20% of the tokens are locked up. So of course the top 10% of holders are going to hold a large percentage of the tokens, because a large percent of the tokens are going to be locked up for a period of time and not able to be sold. So that's just an aspect that actually, if I did want to jump into this project, I would need to dive in further. And again, some people don't even know how to do that or what to do in that aspect. And that's really what makes the difference between a profitable meme coin trader and not. Here we go. So 10% of games supply has been locked. So that instantly tells us 10% has been locked. So, okay, we're obviously the top 10% of holders are going to hold at least that 10% of the supply. It is just a copycat, though. We've actually we've seen a website like this in the past. So I can't show that on YouTube. Hi, Steve. I got your email. Oh, Viral Boss. Thanks, mate. I'll get back to you. No worries, mate. Glad to have you here. Actually really interested in games at this price. We're coming back to retest this old high where we sort of had a bit of a... Trading BTC right now. Oh, nice, Sud. Are you using Axiom Pro? Yeah, I do like Axiom Pro because, yeah, we have access to the normal trading, and then we can just go over to the perpetuals here and then just trade Bitcoin. And trade Ethereum or trade Solana. Yeah, I saw your message, Sud. I'm not sure why did it get retracted. Unless you deleted it. Or unless YouTube did. Wasn't me. It's staying now. Yeah, the perpetuals are cool. Okay, yeah, like I said, okay, I mentioned to you with Aura. What did I say? I told you that we started to have resistance. All of a sudden, the trading began to change. We were in a form of a trading range. Look at this. For many, many minutes, price basically stayed within this box. We didn't break up. We didn't break down for nearly a 30-minute period. Look at the difference between that and this right here. Look, there was no 30-minute period where price was even close to each other. In this 5-minute period, price was already up more than 100%. So that's just really the difference in spotting where the trend is beginning to shift. I said that, okay, we're at that 200K market cap. 250 to 200K is a bit of a resistance zone in terms of the market cap levels. Makes sense. And especially the price action is telling me. So a lot of people tell me, oh, price action doesn't mean anything in meme coin trading. Well, it does. It's not the most, most useful piece of information because there are others, like I showed you, when we can look into the token utility or look into if there's actual some social proof or getting, the Twitter virality behind the meme coin. But here, the price action told me what the highest probability play was, and if I had the short button available and I could have taken a short, I would have, but fortunately you can't with meme coins. How's the music level? Can anyone just comment on the music level? Is this too loud if I was to stop talking, or can you hear my voice easily? Do you want it a little bit louder? Would you want it a little bit more quiet for the next stream? I'd love just some input on that. Would be really, really helpful, just for all of you guys to make the quality of the stream better for all of you. So I'd appreciate that. All right, guys, leave your last comments if you have any questions for me. Smash the like button to let me know that you are enjoying the stream. Here again, I love these types of trades. Let's just quickly go through this. You can just see consistent resistance, consistent resistance, consistent resistance. When you finally get the break above, it then gets used as a support. We combine this zone expecting much higher prices. Prices already up nearly 100% from that. You can see initially resistance all in this zone. Gets flipped out, acts as support. Stream was nice. Thanks very much, 39K. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. Smash the like if you've enjoyed. And thanks for being here. We'll be doing another one hopefully later on this week. And thanks, the music is fine. Oh, that's good. I just I think putting some background music on is great for you guys. Just while I'm trying to search for these trades. Chat about some things. Probably expect this to act as a resistance now and begin to act as a downtrend. Brody, we still haven't seen this drop, but yeah, this is just definitely not something we want to be interested in. And what's been trending in the last hour? The biggest coin for the last hour has been this one right here. ONIS. Yeah, it makes sense. It went from 6k to 24k, but not something we want. It did go up 400% in the last hour, but looks like it's dying down. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for being here for the stream. Smash the like button. Check out the link for Axiom Pro to get access to that airdrop, 2x bonus rewards, and 20% off your trading fees. If you enjoyed the live stream, smash the like. We'll definitely be doing this in the future. I want to be doing maybe 1 to 2, maybe even 2 to 3 live streams per week, depending on how much people enjoy it and if we're able to find some meme coin trading opportunities. Thanks everyone for being here. Do appreciate it. All right, thanks guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll catch up with you very soon. Stay tuned for my YouTube video. Hopefully later today if the YouTube editor gets back to me. If not, in the next couple of days. We probably one of the best, if not the best YouTube video I have ever produced. Really trying to up the content right now. Produce more shorts. Get into live streaming more. Just really bring as much content to you guys as possible. Thanks you all for being here. I'll see you next time. Have a fantastic rest of your day.